The 10 most disappointing chain restaurants. Maybe Olive Garden stands for overly Americanized and overcooked pasta in Italian. Whatever the case, Olive Garden continues to disappoint fans of Italian food. Without the endless salad and breadsticks, it would not even be worth stopping by. You might be surprised to hear that this chain is still around. Instead of "thank goodness it's Friday," the owners should say "thank goodness we're still open." The restaurant still serves overheated food that looks like it tastes, which is not very good. If you wanted limited menu options and overcooked food, you could just eat at home. That makes more sense than going to Applebee's to spend money on the same thing. At least there's a bar there so you can chase the food down with a stiff drink and wash away the thought of the disappointing food. You have to hand it to Red Lobster for trying to be fancy, but the chain always comes up short. It serves up mediocre seafood, but it does have some great cheddar biscuits. If you don't mind spending $30 for those biscuits, then it is time to get your lobster bib and head on down to your local Red Lobster. It's bad enough that Golden Corral's food presentation doesn't look very appealing. The restaurant ups the ante by leaving food under the heat lamps for hours upon hours. If you prefer your meat extra chewy, maybe this is a good choice after all. Otherwise, keep on driving when you see a Golden Corral. Pizza is one of those foods that everyone loves. That is not true when the recipe apparently calls for submerging the pizza in grease. It's enough to give you a stomachache if you can manage to get a full piece of this chain's pizza down. It is fun to go to Planet Hollywood to look at the movie memorabilia. It is not fun to pay a fortune for a hamburger that does not even taste good. Skip the restaurant and go watch a movie instead to get your entertainment fix. Sometimes you want to swing by a restaurant, grab some Chinese food, and head home. When that urge hits you, do not let your car lead you to Panda Express. Chili's is a typical chain restaurant that has a little bit of everything, mostly American and Tex-Mex dishes. The food is okay and the price is decent, but not as cheap as it should be for what you're getting. The Hard Rock Cafe manages to survive because people see it as a rock museum that happens to serve food. Unfortunately, that food is subpar at best.